the book that I wrote, or all the words that we spoke, yet only with our eyes. Now is the time to...
So we made it to the top of the mountain, and the car is still stock. We are about to do the flash, but just before that, getting some nice shots of the car, and we're going to just briefly talk over some of the performance mods and touch on the aesthetics that have been done to this car. So yeah, one of the first things is, like, it's got the bolt-on exhaust, so it's got an NVIDIA catless center pipe into a Greddy catback. It's pretty loud, as you can hear on the video as you're driving up. It's supposed to ease off a lot of restrictions. So yeah, just to give some context, I bought this car more or less like it is now. I've done some like minor aesthetical things just to like tidy it up, but haven't changed too much. So I don't know what it's like stock. I haven't changed anything performance wise really. Just tires, tweaked the suspension a little bit more to my liking, but other than that, that's pretty much it. So it's got some of the bolt-ons to like make use out of the OFT. I don't know what they're like stock really. I've watched videos. I definitely think mine, from driving it, looking at videos of stock ones, it seems a little bit better, a little less of a torque dip and stuff with the exhaust. Then I suppose things that would probably hurt it in like a straight line is it's on 235 40 or 235 35 or 19s on 19-inch 8.5-inch wheels. They are heavier than the stock wheels, but not by much, I would say. And they are, I think, 33 mil in diameter, bigger than the stock setup with the tires and stuff. So it's not crazy. Anyways, that's enough rambling. I don't want to get caught without daylight because we got to go back down and drive back up again once it's flashed. I don't really know how long this takes. I've never done it. I'm not even sure if it's going to work. So wish me luck. I've got the OFT. I bought this used. It's a version 1. Didn't really bother me. I remember looking at the updates. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I didn't really care. The reason I bought this version 1 was just simply it was cheaper. I'm in Canada. They are 500 and... I got like a third of the price off what it would have cost me to get it shipped to Vancouver from like GT86. So, and the thing I noticed about them when looking for them secondhand is they like hold their value really... They take that third off or whatever, a couple $100, and then they're always worth that. So I was like, if I hate it or if I just think it's completely worthless, I will just sell it and like get my money back. So yeah, all you gotta do is plug this into the OBD port, which is underneath here. There's some rule about it. Always has to be within reach of the vehicle, or like within reach of the vehicle, within reach of the driver. Okay, so look, it's coming on there. When you turn it on, you're going to see some stuff. There's a flow chart online, that's what I used. I thought that was like the best thing to do. I looked over it once, and I'm going to just go for it. I heard some people saying that you may need to do some stuff with a laptop. I didn't have a Windows at home. I could have got one out of work, but I didn't. So, because it's already been set up, and I know I bought it off a BRZ owner, it should have the tune on here. I may have to update to like a firmware updated version at a later date, but there's my car, and it's a Scion. So if I do the read, so I've got the ignition on, and if I do the read, my understanding is that this is going to take a copy of my ECU, flash, and back it up on this, and then it will allow me to put their one on it. So excited about that. Okay, so reading off, switch ignition off, and disconnect OFT. that was weird. I wasn't expecting that step, although, like I said, I just didn't really read the steps or remember them that well. I assume I turn it back on now. Okay, so it looks like I did some stuff, or I need to download the right stuff. But the car still starts, which is good. And it has the pedal dance stuff. So I've been curious about this. So I'm going to put it in pedal dance mode. Yes, I understand the risk. Oh yeah, it works really fast. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. So, yeah, the car's been tuned now for about a week. I took it on a road trip pretty much straight away after doing it, and yeah, I've been kind of noticing like more and more different things. So the first thing that I noticed is I'm in my garage now, and so it's going to be a bit louder than probably other parts of the video, but cold start idle is much quieter. With the stock tune, with the exhaust that I have, it like just idled really loud. I didn't actually mind it, I thought it sounded kind of cool, but my neighbors probably much prefer it. Just like as I'm pulling out here and turning the car, it's just smoother. I don't know, it just feels easier to drive. Turn off the dome light. Outside now. It's a beautiful day here in Vancouver. Definitely better. It just has that little bit more responsiveness to it, and it just feels more fun. Like, you don't know how much faster it is. Like the dyno numbers or whatever show next to nothing, so it is just how it feels. But yeah, it just reminds me a little bit more of like a Type R. Downshifted, I always felt like should I have gone down another gear? I just feel like when I change between like, you know, first, second, third, like when you're like driving hard, it just feels easier to like stay within the power band. So when you're on the next gear, it just doesn't seem to drop out, and I think that's mainly because the valley is iron now, and that valley is what you would always fall into. So it's like, yeah, it's still slow, but it doesn't feel like, I don't know, it feels more linear. I guess that's exactly what it is. It's a more linear power band. I think for the cost, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, like, you know, it sucks with an NA car like this that there isn't really anything that you can do that is that like cost effective. They're all kind of, like, it's a pretty minimal change for like $500, right? Or more with like shipping and taxes. So yeah, it's not like it sets the world alight or anything and you're like, oh, this is such a good like no-brainer, but it does change how the car drives quite a bit. trying to get like, I'm in 6 now with the foot down and it's still gutless. They are slow. And that's like, I just don't remember my like Integra being like that. Lap record there for you. And I know the Integra is what, like 100 and something kilos lighter with like 20 more horsepower. So that is a lot, right? In a car that's this. And then you've got drivetrain loss. No, it's fun. It's definitely more fun. Like that's the thing. It definitely just has that thing. It's like, what, this thing actually has some guts in this scenario. No, it's definitely more fun. Yeah, it's definitely worth the money, like for sure. Because dyno time, like, you know, $500 on the dyno is fucking nothing, right? It feels like so much better. Like, and it honestly, I love the way this car looks, and I love the way it handles, and I just don't love the power. And like, yeah, I'm shitting on the power because I have a 420 wheel horsepower GTR, and I've had a lot of Hondas, like Type Rs, which just deliver the power better in like the 200 horsepower kind of range. So that's the main reason that I love, like, the car's not super slow, and if you're coming from, if it's like your first car, it's going to probably feel pretty fast, you know? I know it does the same, I'm not 60 as my first car, which was an EG6 SIR Civic. So that in itself is like, you know, not bad. So yeah, we're at the top now. We'll see what this Mustang can do on the skid pad.
Advanced traction control failure, hill start failure, all this failure like
He doesn't look impressed. Yeah, I think it's time to go, lads. I think it's time to go.